listen, baby wreaths or just in general everyday wreath is a great idea to have in your shop. So I'm going to make what I intend to be like could be for a baby shower, but just in general, an everyday, regular wreath. So nothing is going to say baby, it's a girl, nothing like that. But when you look at the finished product, you might be like, oh, that would be totally cute for a baby or for a girl. Don't neglect the everyday for everything. Everybody's always having a baby. Girls are always having birthdays. It's cute for their bedroom door. It's cute for their bedroom. What I pulled for my main kind of event was this beauty, and it actually comes in 3 parts. Normally, I would just put that in one piece, right? I would just put that in all just like that, and I'll let it come together. However, in this case, I am going to pull these apart, and I'm still going to put them in that order, purple, pink, purple, but I'm not going to put them in all as one. And the reason for that is I have a bunch of stuff that I want to put in, and it is, I want to have it spread out a little bit and have the opportunity for it to spread out a little bit and be still real balanced and all that good stuff. So I'm going to take this and just spread it apart. Okay, so we'll start as if we are leaving a spot for a bow. Kind down a decent amount of space. And the cool thing about this, I know we're creating without the sign on and without the bow on, but the cool thing about this is that everything gets to be adjusted. So based on how I put things in first, we can adjust as we need. So I want that to go in about here. I'm just looking where it's going to line up with and not be too gappy. Right, not be too gappy. There we go, kind of coming along there. Perfect. And then I'll bring this in. So I can bring those up and around. Okay, so just a real fun, cute, right? Now I'll go to the other side and do the same thing. So we're not talking about super hard. We're also not talking about a whole lot of product. Look at how stinking cute she is, darling. Oh, she's cute. Okay, I'm going to come straight down here. Okay. Now you see the flowers. The reason why I just chose this was perfect. It was perfect. With the little flowers around the crown of her little head. Just absolutely darling. I'm just going to go right up in there too. Absolutely precious. So cute. Okay, so that's the idea. I'm leaving this whole space empty. The reason for that is I already put these on the back. But while we have this here, let's go ahead and glue the other side. I'm not sure why I didn't do it at the start, but we're going to do it now. So I like to just caulk the daylights out of it so I can have it right in between that glue and right on, so it kind of holds that whole thing on. I just go to town. All right, the next thing, I had this wild, crazy, wild piece, long, but it's kind of pinky, it's kind of purpley, love. And I am going to cut these babies up because they're kind of long, which I like. I want them to be long and wispy. I want that look 100% for sure. But I also want to get as many as possible. I'm going to work on that length here. Look at how pretty. That is going to be so pretty in there. Right in there. Oh, it's cute. I'm going to really try to leave it wispy. This gives us a very wispy, airy, if that's what you want to call it, wispy, airy look, which I adore. I'm going to set the our sign in here. That's dry enough to just set it down. Anyways, I'm just going to place this here just to place it. Oh my gosh, is that not darling? I'm gonna push it a little bit like this. I'm gonna just leave it right there just so that I can kind of get the hanging over on this piece, on this side here. So I'm getting it right kind of where I want it to. I don't want to hide her sweet little crown too much. And so I want to take that into consideration also. I'm going to pull this up so I'm not coming too far out. If I come in here, I go in there, I'm going to come up here. I think that's good. I'm going to go in here. This going in 100%. This one's going to go next. 1, 2, 3, and then I might go 1, 2 at the top, 2 at the top, and 3 down here at the bottom. Let's see if that will work out. Just want to make sure I can get enough of that inside there. There we go. Ooh. I almost feel like, though, that I need 2 more. One like right over here. Let's just try it out. Come up here. Yeah, definitely need that. Okay, so then I feel like we probably have to balance just 1 more over on the side. I'm gonna go underneath that white. Oh yeah. Come on, stop. All right, let's grab out our pampas grass. I'm not saying we have to put a lot. I'll take the longest one, put it down here. Oh yes. Such a dainty thing to put into. All I'm going to do is take our pipe cleaner or a wire, and I'm not going to go around it like this because I don't want to be able to see that wire or pipe cleaner from the outside. But I'm going to try my best to go right through. So both pieces of pipe cleaner are going to go right through, just not in the same spot, because I want to be able to grab a chunk of that grapevine and tie it on the back. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Just weave it. And I might end up adding a little bit extra glue to the sign where it's touching the vines, just to make sure it stays where we want it. So I'll flip it over. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And I'm just gonna make that little bit of glue right in there along that. It's along like the big vine that kind of holds it all together. I'm going to just glue that part right there. We're going to make a bow, and we did that last. I'm not sure why we did that last this time, but we did it last. And so I had 4 ribbons picked out, and it's clearly not going to be a big bow. It's going to be a small bow. So what I want to do here is, and I mean little, it's going to be little, okay? What I want to do here is check out our space that we have left. And as we created, it got smaller and smaller. So let's check out the place we have left and see what we have available for space or for our thing. So I really think I'm going to go 1 loop, 1 tail. I'm talking not big at all. Okay. All right. So since I'm not going to do 2 tails. I'm just going to cut this off here a little bit longer than where I want to pinch, so I can make sure I have both of those pieces in. So I measured it. This is how long I want the first layer to be. We're about 7. We're about 6.5. And so I'm just going to take this and pinch together. I don't have to twist anything because I don't have another tail or anything. And so I'm going to just slide it in my bow maker. Just like that. So let's do the same thing. Make that about 7. Okay, and then I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. Okay, and I'm going to cut from behind. Now I'm debating, I'm slowing down because I'm debating whether I'm going to put it in this way or whether I'm going to put it in this way. And let's do it that way. Okay. All right. Just a little bit of shape here. Okay. So I'm going to do 2 loops, a loop up and a loop down, just so that I can avoid it not ended up going where I want it to, right? I'm just gonna make a loop here. It's a little bit shorter. And I'm gonna bring this, I'm not even twisting, up and over. I'm not even twisting. I'm not even gonna chance it with this ribbon. There we go. Let's just slide it in. Cute. Ooh, should I put 2 tails in? I mean, we can always cut them out. We can always cut them out. We can always cut them out. Let's see let's see how it looks. Let's see. 13 inches or so. Just super cute. Now, the last ribbon, definitely have to put it in. Look how sweet and dainty and little. However, the ends really don't look great. So I'm going to do just loops so that you don't see it at all, right? So I'm going to do the center loop so I can hide what I do. I'm going to do 1 loop and 2 loops. And I think I like that because it'll be off center or off from this pink, purple, right? So I don't think I have to do 2 more loops. I think this will be just fine, just like that. And then cut back here, slide it in. Okay, love keeping pressure on the bow to like not let it loosen. Let's see how we did. I'm going to add that wire. Pull that right up to the center to hide our zip tie and our wire. So pull that right up to the center. And then just make sure I have fluffed, floppy. It's okay, I think it's going to be okay. Big X here. Oh, yes. All right, so I'm going to take that wire and just go underneath the florals and around the base. That's a little bit too long. Let's cut that one a little tiny bit. And instead of dovetailing that, because it's such a different texture, I'm going to cut that on an angle. That is so sweet. Until next time, y'all, thank you for allowing me to teach you and lead you and guide you, and for trusting me in your creative process. I will see you soon. Bye, y'all.